is that movement out of stillness, is that the movement of creation?
Yeah.
Not the creation which the artists and the poets and the writers and all painters call creation. To me, that's not creation. That's just a capacity and skill and memory and knowledge operating there. Here, I think this creation is not expressed in form.
But yes, well, that's important, because usually we think creation is expressed as form or as structure.
Structure, yes.
And now then this is difficult. See, what does it mean, right?
We have gone beyond being crazy, so we can. Would you say, sir, this movement, not being of time, is eternally new?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, it's eternally new in the sense that the creation is eternally new, right?
Creation is eternally new.
Right.
See, I think that's what the artists are trying to find out.
Well, yes, that's true, yeah.
Therefore, they indulge in all kinds of various absurdities. But to come to that point when the mind is absolutely silent, absolutely again,
Well, yes.
completely silent, out of that silence there is this movement which is always new, eternally new.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment when that movement is expressed.
Yes, well, the first expression is in thought, right?
That's just it.
And that may be useful, but then it gets fixed, right?
Yeah.
Then it may become a barrier.
I was told, you see, once by an Indian philosopher, Indian scholar, that before they began to sculpture a head or of a god or whatever it is, they had to have deep meditation, go into deep meditation. And when at the right moment they took up the hammer and the chisel.
To have it come out of the emptiness. Right? Well, there's another point. You see, the Australian Aborigines draw figures in the sand, and
yes,
so they're not permanent, right?
Yes. That's right.
See if our thought could be looked at that way. You see, the marble is already too static. It stays there for thousands of years. So although the original sculptor may have understood, the people who follow see it as a fixed form, you see.
So next thing is, what relationship has all that to my daily life? What way does that act through my action, through my ordinary physical responses? There are no psychological responses, because but there are physical responses to noise, to pain, to various forms of disturbance, physical disturbances. What relationship has the physical to that silent movement? I don't.
Yes, well, insofar as the mind is silent, then the thought is orderly. Right?
Yes, but it is orderly. We're getting on to something. Would you say that silent movement, with its unending newness, is total order of the universe.
Well, yes, we could consider that.
Huh?
Yes, we could consider that the order of the universe emerges from this
Yes, sir.
silence and emptiness. Right?
Yes.
They're continually created.
So
right?
what is
Constantly.
what's my relationship? What is the relationship of this mind to the universe?
The particular mind, you mean?
No, mind. I'm talking.
Mind in general.
No, mind. The general and the particular went
Yeah.
through, and beyond that there is the mind.
Well, would you say that's universal then?
That's the universal mind.
Yes.
That universal mind, I don't like to use the word universal.
But I mean, it's in the sense that which is beyond the particular in general would usually be called the universal.
Yes.
But it may be that the word is difficult.
Can we find a different word? Global? No.
No, well,
A mind that is beyond a particular. No.
well,
mind.
you could say it's the source. It's the it's the source. You know, the essence. I don't know what you could say, but it has been called the absolute. And,
I don't want to use that word absolute either.
no, but in the sense of being the absolute literally means that which is free of all limitation, of all of all dependence, right?
Yes. All right. If we agree that absolute means free from all dependence, from all limitation.
Yes, from all relationship then.
Yeah. Then we use that. All right.
But I mean, it has unfortunate connotations. Right?
Of course. Let's use that word for the moment, for our convenience in our dialogue. There is this absolute stillness, and that in that stillness or from that stillness there is a movement, and that movement is everlastingly new. And is that mind, what is the relationship of that mind to the universe?
To the universe of matter?
Yes, universe.
The whole universe.
Whole universe.
Yeah.
Matter, trees,
Yes,
nature,
people.
man,
Yeah.
the heavens.
Yes, well, that's an interesting question, you see that.
Yeah. Now that is in order. The universe is in order.
Yes.
Whether it's destructive or constructive, it's still order.
Well, it's necessary order. You see, the order has the character of being absolutely necessary, in the sense it cannot be otherwise. It is.
Quite.
It has no. The order that we usually know is not absolutely necessary. It could be changed. You see, it could depend on something else. Right? Any ordinary order is contingent, as I say. It depends on something.
No, the eruption of a volcano is order.
It's order of the whole universe.
Of course.
It's necessary, considering the whole universe. It cannot be otherwise.
Otherwise, quite. Now, in the universe there is order.
Mm-hmm.
And this mind, which is still, is completely in order.
There's the deep mind, the absolute.
Yeah, the absolute mind. So then is this mind the universe?
Well, that's it.